Today, the mental strategy that we are looking at is for multiplication. Now with multiplication, there are several different tricks that we're going to teach you, and today's trick is for numbers that end in zeros. So my first example here, when I have 5 times 20, I can ignore the 0 to start with and just do 5 times 2, which is a fairly easy calculation to do in my head. 5 times 2 is 10. And then I go back to the question and see that I disregarded the 0 after the 20, so I just add that on. So 5 times 20 is 100. 3 times 50, in my head I can just do 3 times 5, which is 15. And then I can just pop that 0 onto the end. So 3 times 50 is 150. 6 times 120, ignore the 0 and just do 6 times 12, which is 72. And then just pop that 0 onto the end. 30 times 20, ignore both zeros and do 3 times 2. And then add both zeros back on. 30 times 20 is 600. 50 times 40, 5 times 4 to start with, is 20. And then the 2 zeros that I disregarded, I add them back in. 50 times 40 is 2000. 80 times 1100, so ignore all the zeros on the ends. So 8 times 11 is 88. And then I disregarded 1, 2, 3 zeros from the ends. So I add those zeros back onto the end of my answer. So 88,000. I hope you found that useful.